I am coming to you live at nighttime here in Canada. I usually do my videos in the morning, so this is very strange territory for me. But with my 48-hour flash sale ending tomorrow, I wanted to come on here and just give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek into my signature program, which is called the Self-Love Revolution with Martina, and just give you a little bit of a glance into what the program is and answer any questions that any of you might have. My dog's scratching at the bed behind me. So how tonight is going to go. First of all, if you're watching live, please say hello. I would love to say hi back to you. And then if you're watching on the replay, just hashtag replay so I know that you caught the video. I would really appreciate it. So how tonight is going to look is we are going to be, first of all, going through a little PowerPoint. I'm hoping that the technology spirits are with me tonight. And I want to show you guys a little PowerPoint on just general information about the program. And then we are going to be going into the program itself and giving you guys a little glance at how this all works, because the world of online learning can be overwhelming for some people, and it's just not something that they always think they could benefit from. But I know in my own personal experience over the last couple of years, online learning has really transformed the way that I learn, and I've accomplished a lot of things via that method. So just kind of here to demyth some of that, those things that you may be thinking, and just giving you kind of an insight into what to expect when you do a program with me. So let's get into it, you guys. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be bringing up my screen. I hope that you can still see me. I am going to bring up my phone to make sure that you can see me once I click it off into screen share mode, because that is when the technology is going to potentially mess up on me. So let's see here. So I'm going to try and bring up my screen, and we will see what you guys can see. I'm hoping you get to see what I am seeing. Okay. Yes, it's working, I think. I'm just going to wait for it to catch up with me here. Yes, it is working. Hooray. Okay, so make sure you can still hear me. I'm just going to wait for it to... Yes, it's working. Okay, let's go. Okay, so this is the first part of what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. And I'm going to be mindful of everybody's time. I know Pacific Standard Time, you guys are approaching bedtime, and it is that time of day where all of the nighttime routines happen. So I am going to try and be respectful of everybody's time as we go through this together. So this is just my motto, which is self-love at any size, accepting and respecting your body with the self-love at any size method, which is the method that I teach within my program. So you are in the right place if you're thinking about this program, if you have had a negative body image in your life, if you need to work on healing from the inside out, if you have dieted your whole life and you're ready to heal your relationship with food and exercise, if you need a community to stand beside you in your healing journey, or if you are just going through life and feeling like you're not actually living it, which is something a lot of us experience. So, do any of these things sound familiar to you guys? So if you've tried all the fad diets, the pills, the excessive restricting of food, the excessive exercising in search of happiness, only to still hate your body. Or have you never invested in your inner healing or even knew the importance of it? And finally, have you kind of ever thought that self-love was found in a size or a number on the scale? So these are things that I used to think, and that I have tried, and that I have thought. And so leading into what I'm sharing tonight, which is lessons from my brand new program, the Self-Love Revolution with Martina. And this is just a little glimpse on some of the things that we have included in the program. And so one thing that I used to think, you guys, is that I only could love myself when I lost the weight. So if you have ever felt your whole life that happiness existed in only a number on the scale or a size in your clothing, if you have spent most of your life doing diets that don't work, if you have lost and gained weight many times, nothing ever works, or if you've neglected the fact that you've never paid attention to how you were feeling, connecting to your body, or what you actually needed. And I know this is something that totally resonates with me and something that I have thought for a big part of my life. So this program is for you if you are ready to ditch the diet mentality, if you are ready to make yourself a priority, and that you are ready to look yourself in the mirror and finally be able to accept and respect who is looking back at you. These are all huge things that happen within my program and that I am so excited to be able to walk people through. And then this is not for you if you are not ready to put in that effort required to heal from the inside out. Inner healing is hard, it's messy, it's not easy. If you're not willing to be vulnerable and show up for the process, showing up is so important in this process, being able to hold yourself accountable. And that's why I'm here, is to help you with that. But you really have to do your part to show up for the process. And finally, if you are not willing to make a small investment in your personal growth, which is often something that most people struggle with, is they don't see the value in investing in their own personal growth. But I can attest to the fact that investing in myself has been the best things that I've ever invested in. And it's really important to put yourself first sometimes, right? So why listen to me? Some of you know me, some of you don't know me that well, but I have went on my own journey of self-hate to self-love. I've tried every diet and pill out there in search of happiness, devastated when I didn't find what I was looking for. I used to hate my body, just like you. I wouldn't allow myself to be intimate. Relationships suffered. I was not living a life that aligned with my purpose. And I have been in your shoes. I know exactly how you feel, and I'm so excited to be able to stand beside women in their journeys now. So in my journey, I have learned that weight loss wasn't the answer to my happiness. And that took me, probably 25 years. And that I needed to go on a journey of inner healing. I was so focused on my outward appearance and how I looked, and that was my answer to happiness. And so I really learned that I needed to go on that inward journey to be able to actually heal. And then I also learned that I needed to take care of more than just my physical self in order to love my body. So physical self-care is an element in the self-love revolution. We do a lot of yoga practices in there and just discovering what physical self-care looks like for you. So we do focus on physical self-care, but I learned that I needed to take more care of more than just my physical self-care. There's so many different ways we can take care of ourselves, and we have to make sure that we are, doing things for all of those different areas. And finally, I learned that self-love could be achieved at any size. And that has been a huge thing in my life, that I have learned that self-love can be achieved at either a heavier weight or a lighter weight, that shouldn't indicate your worth, your value, your importance. So my goal for you tonight and in this program is that imagining if life could look different, if you could accept and respect your body at any size, if you could show up for life with confidence, and if you could be living your life's purpose, and if you could heal your relationship with your body and food. And these are all really important things. So this is just a little testimonial from one of the members of my community, just kind of letting me know that I have helped her in some way, and I'm really grateful for her kind words, and so I just wanted to share that with you guys. So we'll move past that. So let's try something. So anybody watching, either on the replay or now, I want you to rate from 0 to 10 on how you feel about your body and put it in the comments. So 0 meaning not good, I'm hating on myself. 10 would be that I'm doing amazing, I love my body, I love who I am. So find where you're at and just put it in the comments for me so I can know. And then when you're doing this number, thinking about how is your body image, what do you think when you look in the mirror, and are your relationships suffering? And do you allow yourself to be intimate? These are all signs of that your body image could be needing some attention, right? So letting me know in the chat if that is something, and just your number, just to give yourself kind of that accountability to saying, this is where I'm at. And be honest, like, we're not all going to be 10s, and I'm not a 10 most days. Like, there might be some days that I'm a 10, but not very often. So are you ready to find self-love at any size? Let's do this. So we're going to quickly go into my self-love at any size method. So this method combines working on our mindset, our mindful movement, mindful eating, improving our body image, our self-esteem, self-worth, building community, and mystic and holistic approaches. So this makes up my self-love at any size method, which is the method that I have really has been the key elements of how I have been able to find that worth for myself. So we are going to be going into the website to let you guys have a sneak peek at the program. But if you enroll for the next, 7 people who enroll in the program, you're going to be receiving this exclusive bonus. So you're going to be receiving the Self-Love Maven VIP package. And this package gives you a tote bag, a crystal chakra set, some post-it notes, a lined journal and a pen, and a crystal necklace that I choose especially for you. And I probably have made the necklace too. So that's what you will be receiving, which is like a $97 value just for enrolling in the program. The next 7 people have access to that deal. So let's quickly go into it here before we head over to the website. So the topics in the program include, it kind of fully encompasses the self-love at any size method. And so this is what we already described, all those different key elements that make up my approach to self-love at any size. And then you also get weekly group coaching within the program with myself. And we go into bonus trainings, we go into different elements of healing, different ways to just approach our body image and our self-esteem and our chakra healing, all sorts of stuff like that. So you get really like a bonus training each week is really what it is within the program. And then something that's amazing that I don't think people realize is you also get monthly group coaching from 3 other women. So I have Jill Coletti, who does Reiki every month with the group. I have Jenna, my friend Jenna Herrig, who does Aroma Freedom sessions within the group. And I have Tanya Milano, who does new moon intention settings and some inner child work. So these ladies also have offered to come into our program once a month, and they also provide you with 1 session per month as well. So even that alone is just so amazing, and that is worth what you're going to be paying per month for this program. So, what's included? These are just some things that we can talk about quickly. So I have a method called the Magic Mindset 7. So we really focus on mindset when we begin the program. You have a really full, broad array of the 6 areas of self-care. We have a self-love through journaling program that you go through, a mindful eating program, a yoga library, a meditation library. You also get chakra healing. So I am a certified crystal healer. And so within this program, you get quarterly attunements. So each 3 months, you get a chakra crystal healing done on yourself, and and this can be done virtually or in person. And that just allows you to connect to your body and really listen to some areas that you can work on every couple months, right? Because our bodies are always changing. And then once again, you get those weekly coaching calls, the quarterly chakra healing with me, and then the other 3 monthly sessions with Jill, Jenna, and Tanya. So you get all of this, you guys, normally I had this for $333, but for this 48-hour flash sale, I have this on sale for $252. And that gives you lifetime access to the program. You are getting lifetime chakra assessments with myself, an ever-growing yoga library and meditation library and coaching, and it really never ends. So really, I am pretty much giving this away to you. And just because I really see the value in doing this work and having this community with you, it's so important to be able to have those people to stand beside you throughout this journey. And it is a journey. It's not a go through this program and you're going to cure yourself and feel self-love every day. That's not what I'm saying. But the reason why there's lifetime access to this program is because our journeys are ever evolving. And this program is going to evolve with all of us as well. As we go through this program, if we need extra things, or if I come across different healing modalities or things that I know that can help you guys, I'm going to be including that within this program. So you're going to be constantly receiving updates from me too. something, just a little hint. I don't even think my people know about it that are in the program, but we're going to be doing some acupressure because I just got certified in acupressure. So we're going to be doing some of that within the program too. So it's just, I really want this to evolve with all of us. And so the learning is going to be endless is really what I'm saying. So super exciting. So you have 3 enrollment options within the program. Option 1 is those 12 payments of $21. Option 2 is 3 payments of $84, and the full payment is the $252. And you have access to all the same things with those price options. I just wanted to make sure that people felt that they could afford the program no matter what the, like any budget can be accommodated. Like I really just want this content and this transformation to be available to anyone who needs it. So after you've completed the program, and as we continue our journey, once you get to a point in your journey that you feel like you have kind of done all these amazing things for yourself and your healing, you get to just declare yourself as a self-love maven. So what a self-love maven is it is a person who shows up with confidence, accepts and respects her body, has embraced self-love at any size, prioritizes inner healing, ditched the diet mentality, has found movement she loves, knows the importance of self-care, knows her worth, value, and importance, and shows up for life embracing her imperfectly perfect self and shines her inner light like she always knew she could. So, what's next, you guys? So we are going to be heading into the website now. What time am I keeping you guys? We're doing okay for time. So, you have 2 options here moving forward. We're going to be going and taking a look at the website, but in the meantime, you can make sure you're in my community. I have lots of free guides and challenges and content and free trainings, like so much content in that community. So you're welcome to join us there. That is your free space to get support. Or you can become a self-love maven, which is joining the self-love revolution with me and starting your journey to that self-love at any size and becoming a self-love maven. So thank you for listening to this part. So this is just going to help you to learn more about how you can start your self-love at any size journey with me, and that I would be honored to stand beside you during that time. So these are just some ways you can find me. I know most of you know where to find me, but here they are in case you don't know. So that is that part of it, you guys. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go out of this screen and we're going to be going into the member area. So when you sign up for the Self-Love Revolution, this is what your member area is going to look like. So it all comes in modules. It shows you your progress. Over here we have like the getting started section, which really encompasses all the things you need to just start kind of like laying the groundwork for this journey. So doing a wellness wheel, a chakra assessment, doing some magical minutes, for self-care, doing some journaling. You have access to planners and mystic goal sheets there, and the Magical Mindset 7 reset, which is in that getting started section as well. And then we work down into this is all our areas on self-care. So these are the 6 different areas of self-care, plus a guide to all things self-love. And these are really in-depth worksheets and workbooks. You're going to be like, I'll go into one and just show you guys. So if we go into physical self-care, what happens is you get a video that explains the module, and then below it you get to write a post if you want to talk about anything. And then on the right here, it shows you your self-love workbook for that one. So when you click on the workbook, it'll give you a PDF that's just going to take you through those steps to work on your physical self-care and just assess where you're at. So each workbook has like little assessments that really take you through what to look for when you're rating when you're rating your self-care and where you're kind of at. And if you feel like you have some places to work at in this section, then it's going to give you steps to be able to take those steps towards, balancing out your physical self-care. So that's just an example of each section. What I wanted to do before we moved on too further is go up to the top here, and I wanted to show you guys the intro, just because the intro is a really fun way to get to know what the program is about. So I'm going to try and play it and see if you guys can hear it. That's another thing that I hope technology will do for me tonight. So let's press play here and see if we can watch it.
Hello and welcome to the Self-Love Revolution with Martina. My name is Martina Wall and I will be your guide in this lifelong journey together of finding self-love at any size. And so I am super grateful that you have decided to take this journey, and this video is just going to be describing what you're going to be expecting in our journeys together, and just to know that I will be here standing beside you through your self-love journey. In my own self-love journey, I discovered that oftentimes it felt very alone. I felt very lonely, and so that's exactly why I have created this group. It's exactly what I needed 10 years ago, and so I'm creating it for you now. And so during our work together, we're going to be discovering self-care practices. We're going to be finding that self-love at any size. We're going to be showing up with unshakable confidence. We're going to be ditching diet culture. We're going to be finding movement we love, and we're going to be able to live in the present moment. And along with that, we're going to be establishing body positive relationships with ourselves, and also kind of discovering those mystic and holistic approaches like chakra work, oracle cards, crystals, and aromatherapy. And then through our journeys, also you're going to be discovering exactly who you are. And through that, we're going to be working on some different branding and just really pinpointing exactly who you are and who you were meant to be. And so you can shine like you were always meant to shine. And so I am so excited to start this journey with you. In this module of the Getting Started section, you're going to be finding the schedule of our weekly group coaching calls and our monthly group coaching with my Magic Super Friends. So my Magic Super Friends are Jenna Herrig, who will be taking us through Aroma Freedom sessions. And then we have Jill Coletti, who will be taking us through monthly group Reiki sessions. And then we have my friend Tanya Milano, and she will be taking us through different new moon and mystical approaches for kind of establishing that mystic side of ourselves with the new moon. And so I am super excited and just can't wait for you to start this revolution with me. And so with that, as we start this journey, we're going to be laying a really good ground base of figuring out where exactly we're at in our journeys. And so we're going to be doing that by completing a wellness wheel. We're going to be doing a chakra assessment, and we're going to be going through the Magic Mindset 7, which are 7 different mindset practices that have transformed my own life. And now I'm here to help you see those same practices and kind of put those into your own life. And hopefully they help you as much as they have helped me. And so with that, I want to just extend congratulations for joining the Self-Love Revolution. And I can't wait to see you finding that self-love at any size, shining your light, and just being exactly who you were meant to be. So with that, friends, we will see you in the Self-Love Revolution, and let's find your magic.
All right, so that gave you a little taste into what you'll find within the Getting Started section of the program. And so we will continue our journey on giving you the sneak peek, and then we will be drawing our name for the winner of the Self-Love Challenge that just happened within my online community, Imperfectly Perfect. So we'll be getting to that here shortly. So let's continue on our way. So after we have done the Getting Started section, we're going to be heading down to the self-care, which I talked about already. And then after that, we head into the yoga library. So you guys get access to a whole array of different yoga practices that I have done for you, ranging from anywhere to 5 minutes to a half hour. And there's just so many little practices on here to help you with your journey that are really focusing on being catered to anyone, any size, any shape, any person. They're all really body inclusive practices, and there is tons in there. So that is something that's always going to be growing as well. So you're going to be having a constant stream of practices that are being added to the program as well. And then we have our meditation library, which will be growing as well. We have a couple little meditations in there to get you started. And I also, I don't have, so we have some of that stuff too in there. And then after that, we move on to our chakra healing. So the chakras are our energy centers that run down the center of our body, which can be a whole nother topic that we talk about. But I really teach you what they are, how they work, what they look like if they're imbalanced or balanced. And then we go into things like our colors and foods and life themes of each chakra and how we can really rewrite our chakra story. And so there's lots of information on there to help you through kind of the chakra healing part of the journey. And then we go into our Mystic Self-Love Toolbox, which gives you some information on oracle cards, harnessing the power of crystals, aromatherapy, and the Aroma Boost and Aroma Freedom session with Jenna. It teaches you about what those things are. And then we move into mindful eating, which gives you 4 kind of basic pillars of what mindful eating is, and really starting to start your journey in learning what mindful eating is and how you can start to kind of like make peace with food and heal your relationship with food. This section is going to be extended upon once I get my certification. So this is just kind of a basic rundown and some modules to help you get started. And we'll be taking that module further, or that section further, as I complete my training in that too. So that's kind of more exciting things to come within the program as well. And then we have a body confidence journey. So we go on a journey of focusing on 5 different areas of body confidence and really starting to reprogram ourselves and the talk that we have told ourselves on how our bodies need to be, how we need to look, and really starting to focus on getting rid of that negative self-talk that so much of us have, and it almost consumes us, right? So this section is for you if that is something you struggle with. We really dive deep into all that stuff. And we also dive deeper within coaching calls. That's why we have the weekly coaching calls, so we can dive deeper into each section and really help you to heal and talk through any processes you need to go through, right? And then finally, we have a little branding section on discovering exactly who you are. And finally, the Self-Love Maven project, which is kind of in the works of going to be having opportunities for bonus trainings and opportunities to become possibly a self-love coach within my program and help me out as we grow here. So that is kind of where that is headed, in that direction. So that is kind of it, you guys. So that is the program in a nutshell, a little sneak peek on what you can expect. If you guys see anything you want clarification on, please just let me know in the chat. I'm happy to answer any questions. And it's super fun, and we have a lot of fun, and I love it so much, and I hope you have the courage to take that brave leap towards your self-love in whatever that looks like for you. But I would be so happy if you decided to take that leap with me within this program. So that's kind of the gist of the Self-Love Revolution, and you can just kind of see what it is we do in here. It also, I guess I could have shown you, maybe I will. Let's go see if I can show you. I'm going to go to my Facebook. Let's see if this will work so seamlessly. And what you also get within the program is a student group. So the student group is where you can see all the videos. So in here we have like immediate support, so you can comment on stuff in here. And be able to, get immediate feedback. And then that's where all of our live sessions are as well. So like here was our AFT that we did on Monday with Jenna. So all of the things are held within the guide section of the community. So you can go into the guide section and you can see we have the monthly calendar, and then we have all the weekly coaching calls. We have the Aroma Freedom sessions, the Reiki sessions, and the New Moon sessions. So these are all things that are happening all the time within the Self-Love Revolution on the Facebook page. So that is kind of your bonus content where you get the live coaching. And so that's a really important part of the community too, which I'm glad I remembered to show you guys. So that is that. So what we're going to do now is, these are the women who are within my community and Perfectly Perfect to You. And these are the women that have completed the 21 day self-love challenge that we just finished. When was it? Monday, I think. Time is going by fast or slow or something. So these ladies completed the little check boxes to say that they completed the program or the little challenge. So what I'm going to be doing here is spinning the wheel and seeing who won the prize. So with these ladies, what the person is going to win is they're going to get to pick something from my swag shop, and which I'll be able to give you the link to. And then that person will also be getting a special little surprise from actually one of the people who's in the draw here, Megan Nofdahl. She has generously given me a really beautiful little sample set of things that she does with Beauty Counter, which is really clean beauty that is really advocating for taking chemicals and like horrible things out of beauty and skincare products. And so they're an amazing advocate for that, from what I've learned from Megan. And so she has generously given us that too. So if she does win, she will get to pick an item from the swag shop, but then I will draw another person for the little gift from Beauty Counter. So anyway, so let's see who wins here, you guys. So we're going to spin the wheel, see who wins. It is Megan. She won. Yay, Megan. So since Megan won, I am going to draw a second name, and this person's going to receive the cute little set of Beauty Counter stuff to start to explore that. So we will see who gets that one. Oh, it's Jody Paulson. It was almost Sandy. So congratulations, Jody. We will make sure to get that stuff to you. So that's it, you guys. I'm going to get out of all of this stuff here so you can come back to seeing me if I can figure it out. I want to go onto here, and I want to go onto here. Camera. There, we're back. So that was it, you guys. So I kept this under a half hour. I feel like I am amazing at it. I wasn't wanting to keep you an hour. That was my fear, is like that we would be sitting here for an hour and everyone would be gone and not participating. So anyway, I hope this was helpful for you guys and it answered any questions that you may have about the self-love revolution, or if you are curious about it, now you can kind of have a better understanding of what exactly it is, because I know these programs that are all out there in the world right now, it can sometimes be hard to differentiate on what is for you, what isn't for you. And so I hope this brought some clarity to you if you were ever considering doing something like this. So I'm going to go out of here and go into the community and see if anybody was in there. See if anybody had any questions. Oh, so Ashley says, I've definitely moved up to an 8. I used to be a 0 to 2 for the longest time. Wow, Ashley, that's amazing. So going from a 0 to a 2 up to an 8, that's some amazing inner healing. So that's awesome. And Ashley says, I still have to work to get to a 10. And then Jody Paulson says, thank you. And then I see Krista is watching. So hello, Krista. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, you can feel free to message me anytime. I'm happy to chat with you about this stuff. And if you make sure, I'm going to put the link after. Actually, the link is in the description of the video. If you did want to learn more about it, or if you were ready to sign up, make sure that you use the code SELFLOVEMAVEN in the checkout, because that's going to give you access to that $21 a month or the different payment the payment options within that. So anyway, that's all I had for you guys. I just wanted to kind of, in celebration of the flash sale, give you guys a little sneak peek into what I've been working on. One more thing before I go, because I just got it today and I was super stoked about it. You can also have, because I know what I was finding is the members within the community were having trouble trying to print off all of the different workbooks, right? Because there is so much in the program. So I got a book printed. So look how thick it is. And so this is the workbook that takes you through the whole program, but it gives you a workbook to do so. So this is like beautiful, all color workbook to take you through the process without having to print off all the sheets, because that can be pretty pricey. So this way was more affordable for people. So that's another bonus to the program too, is that you can purchase the workbook, which is super beneficial to be able to have your thoughts and all the program within one space, right? So anyway, I'm going to pop out of here and finish my evening. Thanks for anybody who tuned in with me tonight. And if you're catching on the replay, I hope this was helpful. And if you were catching me live, I hope it was helpful too. But anyway, you guys, I hope you have the best night, and we will talk to you soon. Take care.